Arm yourself with resources that will be able to assist you during this time, as well as assist the person going through the addiction. And last, and this one may be the most important, but be willing to do regular self-checks so you can be honest with yourself.
You are listening to It's All Mental Podcast, a show that empowers Black and Brown females on how to maintain good mental health through personal and real-life experiences. Each week, we explore various topics that any female can relate to. I am your host, licensed professional counselor, and owner of Glass Seats, Pamela Smith.
What's up, good people? Coming to you today to discuss a few pointers on living with someone or being with someone that is struggling with addiction. And this can be, parents, children, siblings, friends, anybody that is close to you that is actually struggling with addiction. I have just a few pointers that may be of some help. The first one is to set boundaries. One, if you set the boundary, make sure before you set it that it's something that you are able and willing to stick with. So if you say, you can stay here as long as you are not actively getting high or actively getting drunk or whatever the case may be, make sure that you're able to follow up on that, because if you catch the person high or drunk or whatever, and you've given this boundary, you have to be able to follow through on it. So make sure that whatever boundary you set, you are willing and able to follow through. The next one is provide the person with resources, and actually have resources for yourself. Support groups, sponsors, different programs and things, Al-Anon, Narcotics Anonymous, and just the different things. Arm yourself with resources that will be able to assist you during this time, as well as assist the person going through the addiction. And last, and this one may be the most important, but be willing to do regular self-checks so you can be honest with yourself and be able to actually take a look at what's going on. What are your limits? What are your goals? And things that you would like to see happen, right? So being able to be honest with yourself is very important. And you can do this, like I said, by doing self-checks. So those are the three things that I have for you. They're very quick, not very in-depth, but there's just enough to get you going and enough to get you, to where you need to be. In the event you need to see a mental health professional, to help you through this, even though you're not the addict, you are still dealing with the addiction as the addict is. Get you some help, and remember that you're not going through this alone. And hit me up if you have any questions. I would love to hear from you guys. Thanks, and have a good day.
Thanks for listening to It's All Mental Podcast. If you could do us a favor and leave a review on Apple Podcast, that would be great. Until next week, I am your host, Pamela Smith.